natong makauban sa atong programa ang usa sa labing tinahod sa GMA Network nga mopaambit siyang kahibaw ug sa iyang istorya. Mga kapuso, let's all welcome ang Chief Marketing Officer si GMA Network Incorporated, Miss Lizelle G. Maralag.
Maayong buntag, and to my friends in Eastern Visayas, maupay nga aga haiyong atanan.
Maayong buntag po, Miss Lizelle. You've been one of the strongest foundations po talaga ng GMA Network. Bilang Chief Marketing Officer namin, what's it like to be a Kapuso?
Well, I've been with GMA already for 12 years. And it has been a roller coaster of a ride, wonderful experiences, challenging experiences. And it's a ride that I continue having, and I look forward.
And we also find it interesting, Ms. Lizelle, that you finished a degree on statistics, but you ventured into advertising. Paano po nangyari yung shift into advertising and marketing?
You know, when you talk about statistics, it's essentially math. And math is a constant element of our daily lives. So it's just, I guess, fine-tuning my love for math and finding a way to, you know, give back or exhibit creativity. And I'm fortunate enough to be connected with one of the premier companies in the Philippines, in fact, the #1 network in the Philippines, GMA, which has allowed me to both marry the science of mathematics and the creativity that we have right now.
And you have a long list of successful campaigns, Ms. Lizelle. Pero what was your most unforgettable campaign?
I think at the end of the day, it's not just my accomplishments, but it's really a team effort. I have a roster of very young, creative, how do I say it, people.
And with the digital age that we are in right now, Ms. Lizelle, ano din po yung mga challenges with the ever-changing na mga panahon ngayon, including sa marketing as well?
When you talk about digital, the possibilities are endless. However, I think the biggest challenge right now that the country has, insofar as digital is concerned, is infrastructure and accessibility. You talk about 7,100 islands of the Philippines. You talk about a population where you have a large mass base of those who have to pay for data. Okay, so that impacts on your accessibility because the basic necessities are not yet made easily available to them. And yet you want the accessibility to data, to a borderless environment of wealth of knowledge is still limited for our countrymen in the marginalized sector. And they have to pay for it, and that's a bit challenging, I guess.
Ano din po yung nakikita mong strengths dito sa regional?
When you look at the profile of our country, we are actually very rich in our culture, in our regionality. And instead of finding differences, I think it's mining those cultural uniqueness of each of the regions and trying to share with everybody else those uniqueness that you can find specific, let's say, to Cebu. Lechon, come on. When you go to Naga, for example, all of this food that has to do with coconut milk.
Yes.
Okay, you go to the Ilocos, you have bagnet. Can you imagine sharing all of the uniqueness of all of these things? And even when it comes to, for instance, talents, the Cebuanos are so musically inclined.
And talking about sharing of knowledge, you recently attended, you're the first ever icon for the GMA Master Class Series dito sa Cebu. How was the experience so far?
I'm pretty excited. I was pretty excited about it. It was my first time to really speak to that kind of an audience. And the reaction, especially when talking to the young students, is something that keeps me going because it's really molding how the future would be. And that's my personal advocacy.
And with your very successful journey, Miss Lizelle, ano po yung maibibigay niyong advice, lalong-lalo na sa mga students natin who want to become successful like you?
It's not the destination, I think, it's the journey. So definitely you have to work hard. There are no shortcuts at all. You have to be willing to attend to your dreams with passion. You have to be willing to make sacrifices, okay? So long as you don't step on other people's toes. And essentially, I guess it's doing the best that you can.
And with that po, please take this opportunity to thank and invite all our Kapusong Bisaya na suportahan ang GMA Network.
Yeah, I would like to invite everybody to continue watching GMA Regional TV Live, okay? And I would like to thank the viewers for supporting your Kapuso Network. We love you, we treasure you, we hear you. We would like to stay connected with you in whatever platform of choice, whether it's television, whether it's digital. So, mahal namin kayo mga Kapuso.
At mahal ka din namin, Miss Lizelle. Daghang salamat for guesting dito sa programa.
Thank you too. My pleasure.
Daghang salamat.